Ah! Where the... Where? Wow. Never knew the Institute was so empty. View access logs. Validation error signal rerouted. Load holotape. Now, where was that holotape? Network scanner. Here we go. Initiate network scan. Downloading. Scan complete.
Hello.
What?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Okay. What? I think your elevator's broken. Elevator access denied. Okay, I'm standing in the elevator. Wow. Okay, I had to stand really far back for some weird reason.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Oh yeah, the wrong impression. You know, yeah. You know, after you
Welcome
kidnapped
to the Institute.
a lot of people and literally replay. Oh, whoa.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future.
Wow.
It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground.
Yeah.
Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
Oh yeah, I
There's
mean,
too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
right, my son. You know, this guy monologued for so long, he kept cutting off my snide remarks making fun of the Institute. Like, god damn. There he is. Hold on, son. Daddy just has to steal.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean. It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me. Your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Damn it. Sean, open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Yep, that is right. This is Sean, our son that got kidnapped from us. Not this, but this.
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
It seems like a strange choice. On more than one level.
I can understand how it might seem that way. It is something new. New discoveries are always welcome. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with him further. But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me, what do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
I don't need a synth. I found the real Sean.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. In some ways, the synth is far closer to what you expected. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you'll keep an open mind.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's not weird at all. You know what? Let's just go along and talk to these people while I literally ransack the Institute. You know, I don't think I'd live here, but you know what? It'll be nice to visit my son from time to time. Oh. Indoor plumbing.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
Huh, I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Was he
Thanks
supposed
again.
to say
Of
something?
course.
I think his
The
voice box is
Institute is
broken
my
too.
I hope it'll be yours too.
We're
Uh-huh.
all looking forward to working with you.
Okay, being creepy.
Doctor.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Bloodlust.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
Yeah, she was pretty creepy for her first impression. Like, god motherfucking damn.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
What can I requisition?
I have access to a modest selection of arms, armor, and other items approved for use in field missions.
Let's see what you got.
Let's see, for 2,448, no, 2,548 caps, yes. I might actually need this. And on turn, I will sell you, not the alien blaster, sell you a gas mask, sell you some mac and cheese, all of it. No, I'm gonna sell you a lot of shit you're not gonna know that you needed. Sell you some deviled eggs too, and accept.
No way I'm cracking this.
Oh yeah. Let's go to bioscience. God, no matter what you say, you gotta admit, this place looks beautiful. And apparently they're obsessed with short grass too. Into bioscience!
You had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results. You're here.
What?
Glad you made it.
Cool.
It's
Good to see you.
remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
I don't know. Isaac's making a lot of points.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas.
Speaking only for myself, I find them fascinating. Of course, I might be a little biased. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Good for now.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Yeah, I'm good. I am gonna steal a lot of this shit, though, since a lot of Institute tech around here actually has a remarkable amount of, like,
Excited about the new synth project.
really good gear in here. Like, no kidding. A lot of old tech here. Master, goddamn. Monkey. Maybe in the next episode. Now, up next, we've got...
True food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
I want
Do you
syrup
really
to
need
make
all these coursers roaming the halls?
So much research, so little time.
Yeah, let's see what we got here for flavor. We got beef, ham, chicken, bacon, fruit, broccoli, spinach, lettuce, and for fat, we got peanut butter, ice cream, and grease.
Hello. Please ensure that your dietary requirements are being filled.
Nah, man, that shit's like nasty, dude. Yeah, I want a big, huge heaping of just solid grease.
What have you got?
I can offer a range of nutritious and great-tasting food supplements. Food Supplement 7 is very popular for its spicy flavor, and Food Supplement 91 is our newest offering.
You know what? I'll bite. Let's see what you got. Nah. I will take your dirty dishes, though. What the hell was this? Oh, good. More stuff I can steal. It's very good. Cauterizer. High-powered microscope. More yummy loot that I can take for myself. Just, oh my god, yes. They're gonna be running in here desperately in need for medical supplies, and they're gonna be like, oh shit, all the medical shit's gone, what do we do? And I'll just be over here turning it all into something fucking stupid, like a fucking palm warmer for my... What are they called? Like steel knuckles? Whatever, you get the point.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Oh god.
Oh,
sorry
hi,
about that. I
Eddie.
just wanted to
Sorry
steal
for
this,
being
this,
distracted.
this,
I
this,
memorized 5 sets of
this,
design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed
this,
mental
this,
comparisons.
this. Gonna stand out here and maybe you'll shoot me. That'll be kind of funny. Oh god, don't do it. Oh god, she shot me. Oh.
That was productive.
Watch it. Bitch. By the way, if you're thinking that can't be the real Dr. Lee, I'm here to tell you, you are wrong. It is exactly who you think it is.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
She's super tense because the last time a dude waddled in a fucking vault suit, the entire Enclave got fucking annihilated and she got involved in a literal civil war.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Boney has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy.
It's such a waste of time.
Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Fine, I'll walk out of this room. But I will have to go defend Oberlin Station. Okay, we can't fast travel until we talk to everyone, so that's cool.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll
They'll
start
be
this
fine.
trial. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
Oh god, they're gonna shove a pen in his nose.
There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in there.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
I'm sure. Also, be sure to tell me if your balls spontaneously explode out your forehead.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Thank
All
you.
systems nominal.
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
I will.
Excuse me.
Dr. Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes
Maybe
to
I should take
rules
some
and
courses with me.
policies.
You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Yeah, I wonder why.
If you
I,
see any suspicious synth activity,
I guess you would if you were just randomly kidnapping a shit ton of people. Okay, so something right here.
Take the synth escapes more seriously.
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to talk about something. Okay, so as you'll see a lot of monitors here, and they all are of like very high up views of certain areas. Now, a lot of people are wondering, how exactly are they monitoring all this? Well, heck, if you actually looked in the bottom left corner, yeah, in the bottom left, there's a Vault 111. A lot of people are probably wondering, well, where are these cameras? Well, there's actually a very popular fan theory out there that these cameras are actually birds in the Commonwealth. Basically, synthetic birds that are acting as security cameras for the whole entire Commonwealth for the Institute.
These Gen 1s are likely to be hostile.
Get any germs.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So,
Shouldn't we try to reclaim them in
here
an
you are.
operational state?
Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau.
Make
I'll be
eye
upfront
contact with me.
We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Dr. Zimmer. Now, there's a name we've heard before. A name that we've heard before and we are very familiar with. Especially in Fallout 3. When he's trying to go after A321. Ironically, the only reason I can remember that dude's name is because of the legendary plasma rifle he gives you.
Subject identified.
Whew. For a second there, I thought this thing was gonna fucking attack me. Well, that's a glitch. I know for a fact that there's more than... anyways. Yeah, that's a fun glitch that's been happening a lot with the settlements menu on the Pip-Boy, where it'll give you an outlandish thing going like, oh my god, come quick, there's no food or beds at this settlement. Only you go over there and the game's like, ha ha ha, I'm kidding, everything is fine.
I want to trade a few things.
Sure.
Well, I'm here. You know what, while we're at it, what the fuck was that? No matter, no matter. Well, I'm here to defend the place. What's going on? What's up?
Let's do this.
That was a lot of ghouls.
Thanks for your help fighting them.
What did they want?
I don't think ferals want anything, except to kill whatever they run across. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, Piper, I gotta admit, Piper, where the fuck did she go? God, okay, there you are. Piper, listen.
Hey,
Just let me know.
Piper.
You hungry? These always keep me going.
Oh, you're making this harder.
It's time we each went our own way.
If you're sure, I guess I'll head home. Just, don't keep me waiting.
That is right. Go, you know what? I'll send you to the castle.
If you work, you eat. It's simple as that.
Now that I'm done defending the hell out of this place, I think this is a good place to end off. So, next time on Fallout 4, we shall go help Father with whatever this quest is. Anyways, have a good day now and goodbye. Oh wait, almost forgot. Gotta give that to Sturgis.
Take care of your gun. It'll take care of you.
I will. Sturgis, what the fuck are you doing in my house?
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Uh-huh. There you go. Now, let's see the aftermath of what happened here. Wow. Wow, it is a miracle that I did not get roasted alive in this thing. Okay, wow, you know, let's just close this up forever.